bad for not going over the Galatians earlier this morning, so I'm just gonna dedicate this stream to what they are and who they are. Galatia is a barbarian faction. However, unlike most barbarian factions, they're east. They neighbor more eastern factions, and they're also more of an organized faction. They're more organized than other barbarians, that's for sure. So I want to make this quick and sweet. Galatian noblemen and noble horse are their general units. Galatian noblemen are their noble spear unit. Highest tier spear unit, really. Good for defending. 36 attack. Weapon damage. 15 bonus versus large. 32 charge. 74 defense. 75 armor. 65 health. 70 morale. Noble horse is noble horse. Nothing special in this department. Galatian swords are a better version of Celtic warriors and Gallic warriors. Instead of having 27 attack, they have 32. I believe they have 2 less damage, however, to trade off. No, they don't. They have the same weapon damage, making sure. No bonus for infantry. 28 charge, 52 melee defense, 45 armor, 50 health, and 40 morale. Naked swords I've already gone over. Galatian legionaries. Now, these guys are probably their main unit, their signature unit. Every faction has 1 to 2 signature units. That makes them different from other factions in their I guess not religion. I guess in their faction type, like Eastern, Barbarian, Latin, or Hellenic. These guys are different. They are better than chosen swords. Now, don't let the name fool you. They still are barbarian. They're still barbaric. I mean, they do operate in a similar way to legionaries, but they're weaker. Weaker when it comes to killing a lower tier infantry. They do cost more than legionaries, and it's just because of the weapon damage that they're that high, and as well as melee defense. They're pretty good, and I think they can even be legionary cohort, even though the armor difference isn't big. So yes, they are a good unit, but 800 is pretty expensive. Go over to spear infantry. We're already going over living freemen. Celtic tribesmen aren't a special unit. They're pretty bad overall. The only reason they cost more than living freemen is because of their weapon damage, but they shouldn't cost more, at least not to my knowledge. Nothing special about them for sure. Galatian spears are the spear version of a tier 2 spear unit for this faction, the Galatians. 24 attack, 26 weapon damage, 15 bonus versus large, 26 charge, 68 melee defense, 45 armor, 50 health, 55 morale. Missile infantry, I've gone over these. Melee cav, I've gone over these. Missile cav, I did go over horse skirmishers, but Galatian riders are a better version. 32 missile damage, 80 range, 6 shots per minute, 7 ammunition, 42 melee attack, 40 weapon damage, 39 charge, 56 melee defense, 15 armor, 75 health, 45 morale. These guys are good for harassing heavier armed units, like for example legionaries. However, they do suffer against skirmishers, so you have to be careful. Artillery is always the same. Nothing important when it comes to artillery. In the campaign, this faction does have a lot of strengths. They do start off surrounded by, I believe, Eastern / Hellenic factions. However, because of their barbaric roots, They have a good early game when it comes to sword infantry. Pretty weak when it comes to spears, but swords definitely are strong. And because they are in the east, they have access to eastern mercenaries. Strengths and weaknesses. Strengths are aggressiveness as well as the ability to be in a formation like in a static line. Weaknesses, lack of a tier 2, about tier 2 sword unit. You either go naked swords or you go Galatian legionaries. Same thing with spears. That's a huge gap. Missile infantry is fine. They have all 3 types. Melee cav is also alright. And that's about it. It's short, but it's good enough. Thanks guys for watching.